We interrupt this transmission to bring you the following live broadcast.
How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! It's Wednesday. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. With
John
ready in his chair. And almost 10 whole people watching from home. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? It's time for the ThinkSoJoE Show!
Yes, that's John in the background in the Brian clip. Who else would it be? He is my drummer, after all. Hey, welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome. I'm doing something a bit different today with the music, so I'm hoping it doesn't fuck up. It's been playing fine since I hooked it up, so it should be fine.
He's been having a blast with it for the last 30 minutes.
Dude, I get in your car. Dude, it's been the last like 2 hours. You have no idea. You have no. I get in your car yesterday, and you're playing the next episode, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, and you're just you're just like, yeah, this is what we're listening to. Like you're some kind of badass. Like I'm not like you're just telling me, no, this is what we're listening to, and you're gonna like it, as if like I'm not older than you, and that's not the shit I grew up on. Like, dude,
I get down with Snoop Dogg.
Like I am constantly listening to 90s hip hop and
NWA.
I was just playing NWA in here, yeah. So John walks in today, and I what the fuck was I playing? Like, It Takes Two by DJ Easy Rock and Rob Bass, and then I flipped it over into the Spice Girls. It's like, dude, yeah, you thought you were doing something with me, like,
And you got me.
Yeah, and Joe acts like he's 50. She says, well.
He's 47, everybody.
According to Brian, yeah, that's how old I was when we went to that Blink-182 concert a number of years ago.
I promised Brian to take it over.
I act like I'm 50. Yeah, I feel like I'm 50 sometimes, man. I go to these shows and there's these kids and I'm like, I've seen this band 3 times before you guys were born. What the fuck? So, but, yeah, I mean, I guess I do act like I'm 50. I got my midlife crisis with my little turntables here, so, you know. Anyway, yeah. Yep. Just what I needed, more sample pads. 47 forever, says Mark.
He's gonna have some fun today. Too much fun. Oh, what's next?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck are on these.
Ooh, what does this button do?
There you go. Fun with sound effects today on the ThinkSoJoE show. It just cuts off like that, though. That's like the default samples in this thing. What's this one? The hell? Oh, that's like it. And then you start playing the music, right? So, I don't know.
John is still 19. Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Got me there, yep.
Yeah. I am planning eventually
I'll take that.
Eventually on doing a DJ set sometime somewhere around here.
I'll make sure I have video for Laura.
Yeah. Of me doing a DJ set?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You won't be able to post it anywhere because it's all going to be copyrighted music.
Oh, yeah, shit.
So that's why I got to find a venue with like the BMI and ASCAP license and a good Wi-Fi connection. And our guest in 2 weeks on the show, Mr. Greg Burt. I'm going to have him book that for me and promote that for me so I don't have to do it myself because I have no idea how to book and promote a DJ set. It's been 18 years since I've DJ'd.
Really?
In front of people? Yeah, I mean, other than you now. You've seen me DJ, but a little bit. Yeah, it's been like 18 years since I've done a DJ set. Do I have video of this? No.
No.
The closest thing I have to video of me DJing is if you can find my Judge Mathis episode.
Oh, yeah, I used to do the court cases. right? Court TV or something.
I was on Judge Mathis, and I've been on Divorce Court.
Nice.
You got to see the whole shirt, Lawrence. War on Women is a band. And this whole thing describes what the War on Women is. This is actually the band that was on my turntable when Brian died.
Oh.
And then I went and saw them, and that was one of the first bands that I wore the wristband to have Brian there with me in spirit. Because it's like, dude, Brian would have loved this show. And I kind of watched that show the way Brian would have watched it, because it's like, you know, he would go to shows to study the bands. I mean, like, enjoy the music too, but like study the bands and see how they perform and like what little nuances he could pick up from them. So I went there and I was like paying very close attention to like what they were doing, and like it actually, one of our oldest songs, actually our oldest song actually kind of changed a little bit after I saw that show. So in honor of Brian. So yeah.
Was that Incel?
Incel, yeah.
First song you guys ever wrote?
Yes, sir. We had a guy come down yesterday. He tried to sing it, and he was like,
know the structure.
He didn't know the structure. He literally. Oh, I still got to send him those other two song lyric things.
But he did really good.
He did okay. Yeah, I mean, he was. He kind of was not sure what he should do, I think. And I think after we talked to him afterwards, I think he'll come back next week.
I could tell he was a little nervous.
I think he'll come back next week, and I think he'll crush it. But like, yeah, he did okay. So, but like, he did the two songs he came prepared for. I was like, you want to try something else? He said, well, I don't really know any of the rest of them. I'm like, oh. He's like, I don't have the lyrics for any of the rest of them. I'm like, oh, well, you know, they're on lyrics.com. I found this out last week. Hi, Steph. And so he pulled up the lyrics to Incel, and he was like, yeah, let's do that, bomb the Incel industry. Like, all right, cool. And like, he didn't know the structure of it. So it was like, yeah. John, is America in Africa?
No.
Oop, wrong one. Hit the wrong button. Sorry. That was on me. I hit the wrong button. But yeah. So, yeah, I think he did okay. I think he'll come back next week and kind of do better and, you know, hopefully be a little more confident in his own abilities and be able to sing it the way he would want to sing it. She's probably working. Jasmine, she's probably working. This is the meeting place, is the group chat for the ThinkSoJoE show. It's where everybody comes to watch us and ask you questions. like I got a question. Why did you think I was gonna be like? What were you expecting my reaction to be when I got in your car and you were playing Dr. Dre? What were you expecting my reaction to be?
Your reaction?
Yeah, what were you expecting? Because you're like, yeah, this is what we're listening to. So, what was the expected reaction?
Oh, no, it was just the mood I was in, or rather.
Instead of me actually like singing along with the song.
I knew you would like it, but it was just like the mood I was in. You know, I sometimes I can't stand people driving. So I was like, oh shit, I'm up.
Oh yeah, man, you had like serious fucking road rage last night. You're yelling at like, fucking everybody.
What the fuck? Get out of my way, man.
You're yelling at fucking everybody. Slow, people were driving like fucking idiots last night though when we were out, so I completely understand. John, you should be playing Taylor Swift.
You're right, but it's got, I don't know, it's the mood. If I'm angry, I'm not gonna listen to Taylor Swift.
That's true. If you're angry, you want angry music.
I would listen to Taylor Swift when I'm kind of like, oh, okay, I'm mellow, I'm chill. Right.
Taylor Swift is not really. I'm pissed off, and I want to be pissed off music.
I mean, she writes songs. You know, someone pissed her off. You know.
Right.
She's got those kind of songs.
There is no Taylor Swift on my playlist. I need to fix that.
You need to fix that.
I will fix that.
ThinkSoJoE.
So, Steph says she's working. She only has time for one question, so she wants to know who thinks her and Taylor Swift are soulmates. Sure, you and Taylor Swift can be soulmates. It means you go on That means you go on dates and you have terrible relationships and then you write songs about it, right? So.
Yep. Yep.
So my playlist is like 87 through like 2003. So I don't know if like, when did Taylor Swift start putting out music?
Shit. I don't know what year she came out. Like, started.
Now we gotta look up stuff.
Yeah, now we gotta look it up. Okay.
Let's see.
Lost video for a minute. There we go.
There we go. Let's see. Taylor Swift, years active. Where is it? How do they not have this on? Oh, 2000. See, that's it. My playlist goes up to 2003. She came out in 2004.
Ah.
So, according to this, it says 2004 or years active 2004. That doesn't mean that's when her first album came out, but that's when she started playing and recording music. So, yeah, buy merch. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why there's no Taylor Swift on this.
You gotta change that.
We'll fix it. We'll get some Taylor Swift in here. There's definitely some later 2000s stuff, but it's like, that's just because I found like it's like, oh, here's 2000s hits. Like, all right, click. I don't want that one. I want this one. That's the bank I need. Anyway, 2006, 2004, same thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll get some Taylor Swift on here. There's got to be some, I mean, people love Taylor Swift. There's got to be some Taylor Swift on here. No, not the top hit songs. Isn't that like what people want to come out to hear is the hits if I'm doing a throwback night? I mean, I've got like everything that was ever played on the radio in the 90s for the most part that I could get. Everything I could get. There's some songs that are weirdly not available on the service that I'm using. Like Whoop, There It Is by Tag Team. Not on there.
That's my jam.
Not on there. I don't know why.
That's my jam.
I'm like looking for it. They go, you know what would be a good song to go after
What
this?
the
And it's like,
hell?
oh man, it's not on here. What the fuck?
That's my jam.
Steph's gonna guide me, she says. She says, all good, but the real gems are hidden. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, like I think everything that, like almost everything that was like a radio hit in the 90s, I think I have almost everything. There's some stuff that's missing. I'm actually kind of upset because like I was looking for the Redman remix of Get This Party Started by Pink, who was referenced on the show last week. You just looked like deer in the headlights for a second there.
Yeah,
What was up with that? Like
You said, oh, wait.
Get the Party Started by Pink, the Redman remix.
Okay. That's what's up.
But I couldn't find it, so I don't have that. I know when the 90s were, Laura. I don't need to be reminded that I'm that old. It's bad enough I got this one over here telling people I'm how old?
47.
Thanks to Brian. Whatever you say, Axel. He perpetuates the stereotype. Look at this less than Jake t-shirt he's wearing. Yeah. Just looking like a Guns N' Roses thing.
Yep.
What did I see the other day? I saw Juventud Guerrera. I saw a picture of him on Twitter wearing a Guns N' Roses t-shirt with Juventud Guerrera masks on it.
You gotta come out with a Guns N' Roses shirt for me.
I know. We gotta do one for the living brain dead.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking. I haven't talked to the band about this yet, but I'm thinking.
I'm in the band, am I?
You are in the band. I haven't talked to you guys about this. So I'm gonna put it out to the group chat after the show. I'm thinking Bandcamp Friday on Friday.
Ooh, Friday.
All the shirts.
All the shirts.
Everything we're selling on Bandcamp minus the Pro Choices Fuck shirt. Because the Pro Choices Fuck shirt is, of course, going to the National Network of Abortion Funds.
Yeah.
Everything we sell Bandcamp Friday, and I haven't confirmed this yet. Stay tuned for an announcement, and once I get the okay to do this, all the proceeds from Friday sales on Bandcamp are going to go to Music is Art.
Okay.
Go to the Music is Art Foundation. So, do I use Spotify? No, because fuck Joe Rogan. But I used to have Spotify, and then they chose Joe Rogan over fucking Neil Young, and I'm like, yeah, that's enough of this. Like, fuck this guy. Spouting conspiracy theories on his podcast, but we're going to drop, legendary artists instead of this fucking ass hat on. For my DJ sets, I'm using Tidal, which is basically the same as Spotify. But I also have YouTube Music. I got you on YouTube Music.
Oh yeah, you did.
Dude, I'm in the car with him, and he's just playing stuff off YouTube, and there's ads playing. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, hold on, man. I think I got a spot left on my family plan. So I put him on my family plan, and the next time he picks me up, he's like, oh man, I'm listening to so much music I've never heard before. I've never heard this band before. I'm like, you've never played Tony Hawk Pro Skater, huh? Like,
I played it once.
Because this song is definitely in that game.
Listen to some punk rock, some metal, some Taylor Swift, and
yeah, man. I get in the car, you're like, you're bumping the Bouncing Souls. I'm like, oh man, yeah, fuck yeah. And I'm like, there's a local band that covers this, and then I realized, no, there's not a local band that covers this. I just happened to see the Bouncing Souls a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of months ago, anyway. At this point, but
yeah, man.
Geez, that show was forever ago, because it was like after I got back. It was right after I got back from Las Vegas, so that had to be like March or April. I saw the Bouncing Souls.
They kick ass.
Yeah, man, good band. I'm glad you're utilizing my my gift to you to find music that you like and expand your horizons. Yeah. No commercials. You don't gotta sit there. I would if they didn't get rid of the game a year and a half ago, Laura. Stop asking. Anyway. But yeah, no, I'm glad I was able to give you that gift and let you expand your musical horizons. I get in the car, you're like, yeah, I'm listening to the Bomb Pop station. Like, oh, cool. Like, fucking love the Bomb Pops. You're like listening to the Interrupters. You're like, man, this band is so cool. I'm like, yeah, I've seen them 3 times. Have you seen them?
It's like, I want to see them.
First time I saw them was at Warped Tour. The third to last one. Yeah, the third to last one. I was there with Meredith Snow, and she was off doing photography. And so I text my buddy Brandon, whose birthday it is today. Happy birthday, Brandon, even though you're not watching. Yeah. So I text my buddy Brandon. I'm like, where you at? He says, oh, I'm over by the main stage. The Interrupters are about to come on. So I'm like, all right, cool. I've never heard of them. I'm going to come watch them with you. Because if you're watching them, they must be good. So I go over there, and I'm just like blown away by this band. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. So I go home and I like listen to all their music on YouTube Music. And then like Karina and I were like hanging out a lot, and she was like, hey, I got tickets to see the Interrupters in Rochester. You want to go? Like, fuck yeah, I want to go. So we hopped a bus to Rochester. We went to the Strong Museum. We went and saw the Interrupters. That's where I met the boys in Lucky 33, who we play on the show a lot. And hopefully we'll get to do some shows with soon. And then I saw him again the last Warped Tour. And then as soon as I mentioned that, you mentioned what was the Jimmy, the Jimmy, what's his face? Kimmel? They were on Jimmy Kimmel? Jimmy Kimmel. And the night that they played Warped Tour in Buffalo is one of the nights they did Jimmy Kimmel. And I interviewed Kevin Lyman, and I was like, hey, has any other band gotten their way? Because there was a band who like wanted Champagne, and they got their way because they were, your punk rock elders. So you got to respect your punk rock elders. So I asked him, I said, did any other bands ever get their way? Asking, get any kind of special treatment. He said, well, we let the Interrupters leave for Los Angeles. They played early in the day. So, anyway, Julie thinks who's cute. There's 2 of us here. Anyway.
There's 2.
Yeah. Let's see. Laura wants to know. Laura had a couple of questions here. Laura wants to know Joe, John, favorite song in Tony Hawk. No, you're asking me what John's favorite song in Tony Hawk is?
So that one I was playing that one time. I forgot the name.
Yeah, I forget what you were listening to, but I know it was on Tony Hawk.
Yeah, I'm getting used to these bands. Like, I don't know, like the name. Like,
trying to think of the most ridiculous songs in Tony Hawk. So, okay, my favorite song in Tony Hawk. Geez, I don't know. There's so many songs.
Yeah.
I like the one in Tony Hawk 3 where it's by Del the Funky Homo Sapien, where it's like, you gotta wash your ass if you must. You better brush your teeth if you must, or else you'll be funky. Never heard that song? Who the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Oh, is that your phone? I'm like, who the fuck is calling us? Anyway.
No, we don't take calls, sorry.
Yeah, no.
We could.
We could. No. We absolutely could. We'll have Greg Bird on in a couple of weeks. John, should we rename pizza to bread with cheese on top?
John, pizza, bread and cheese on. Yes.
Okay then.
Is it?
No, other one.
Oh.
Just once. You don't have to double click. It's not a mouse in the 1990s.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway.
Hey.
Yeah.
Buy your merch.
Yes, buy merch. Buy merch. Buy your Ask John t-shirts.
Yes. Buy your ThinkSoJoE t-shirts.
Apparently that was Laura calling you. She said you just hung up on her.
Oh, shit. I'm in trouble.
I don't know. People know you're busy on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock, right?
Well, some people.
I mean, it's,
Or they forget.
I mean, my phone's on mute.
That was Facebook Messenger. So.
Yeah, my phone's on mute. I only know I know I get text messages because I get them through my computer, so they just pop up on the screen. Just like, oh, hey, somebody's texting me. All right.
Popular, what can I say?
Yeah, makes one of us. Your phone keeps making noise, man.
Stop it. Stop it!
Just put it on mute. You're on the air, dude. You can check it in the song break. Like I do most of the time.
Okay, I don't know what's spazzing right now. Give me a second.
Okay. Anyway, yeah.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Some guy messages me. He says, "Hey, can you do $250 or 250 words per dollar?" And I'm like, no.
Yeah, now it's from
here. Her friend Julie thinks you're cute.
Oh.
So.
Thank you.
John, what's in your pockets?
Oh, let's see.
Look at that. We don't need Leland here for a what's in your pockets bit.
I got nothing, actually.
He's got nothing? Nothing. He's got nothing.
Got lint.
He's got lint. He's got lint in his pockets.
Not the band.
There's a band called Lint?
Yeah.
Are you thinking of the band Lit?
Lit. Okay, it was lit.
Like My Own Worst Enemy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good song. I covered that.
Did you?
Multiple times.
I used to be able to play that. It's been a while. I don't know if I could still. I probably could. I don't know. I'll find out during a song break. Pick up the acoustic and try it. It's been a minute. But yeah, it's been a week, man.
Yeah, man.
The Buffalo Bills. Did you hear about this? The Buffalo Bills.
You showed me
their punter.
The Buffalo Bills.
So this dude that they drafted, the punt god. What a clod he turned out to be, because he got himself into some trouble and got fired. The team made the right decision. It took them long enough to do it, but the team made the right decision.
Yeah,
and then what else? We went to some shows. You and I were at like an EDM show over the weekend.
Yeah.
We fit right in. We didn't stick out like
groove.
We didn't
stick around.
We didn't stick out like a sore thumb at all.
Well, I mean, it was new to us, but I mean, we gotta support.
Of course,
we gotta support.
Of course,
we gotta be open-minded.
We went and saw Wasted Reject open for SIBO. We were gone before SIBO went on.
I gotta say, Wasted Reject, Sam, he did
absolutely
amazing.
I'm so
proud
of
him.
He crushed it. He did.
I'm so proud of him.
he crushed it. And then Steph wants to call in. Laura wants you to rate buffalo wings out of 10. John, rate buffalo wings out of 10. He says 10. He gives the whole Ty Dillinger 10. Anyway, so we actually bounced before the headliner because it's like, man, we do not fit in here. So we, told Sam, hey, good job. And, said goodbye to his grandparents and whoever. And then we were just
I love his grandma.
Oh, they're wonderful people. All of those, everybody who came to support
I used to
him.
pick up Sam for band practice at his grandma's.
Yeah.
It's like, I used to say, hey, Grandma.
So then we took off and we went down to Milky's again, second week in a row.
Yes.
And we saw some bands. Psyche Chain, who we played last week, confirmed that their name is Psyche Chain.
And I didn't know, and I ran into my guitarist from my other band.
He's in a band called Arcana, who were the headliners and the only band to play more than 20 minutes. The second band only played 20 minutes.
Psyche Chain was up. They were off the hook.
They were really good, but they played 15
minutes. I loved them.
So Laura says she's coming here. She wants to be on the show. Okay.
All right, Laura.
You know where I live. You know the address. You've sent stuff here.
I want to see Laura on the show once.
And
Steph.
I'm still waiting for somebody to send me a Magic Eye book, like we were talking about last week, so that you can cover up the answers and I can be like, yo, okay, that's a sailboat.
I didn't see no sailboat.
I'm sitting here with my phone out the other day and I'm just downloading Magic Eye pictures. I'm like, oh man, this one's really cool. It's a catcher and the guy's trying to slide into home and the catcher's going for the ball and the ball's right there. Like, it was a cool one.
I see that.
I'll show you the picture. You can try and see it. I'll find it on my phone. It's on my phone. Anyway.
I could show you pictures of you, and then the back of the sign it says, ThinkSoJoE sucks.
You've been watching too much Monday Night Raw, man.
Yeah.
I saw that bit.
He still sucks.
I saw that bit when it first.
Did it again.
I saw that bit when they did it in the early 2000s.
Little Kurt Angle response. He did it again.
Oh man! But yeah, we saw some great bands Saturday night, and
yes, I was really impressed.
Then I did not. They are in my. First of all, they're action figures. I found a great show on the History Channel, and it's The Toys That Made America, which is not as good as the toys that, or the toys that built America or something like that. It's not as good as The Toys That Made Us on Netflix, but it was pretty good. I watched the first 3 episodes. There's one more I gotta watch. But they are in my basement. They are safe. They are in a storage bin. They're okay. Nothing's going to happen to them.
I've been stuck on The Walking Dead.
I watched like 1 episode of that, and I was and like first episodes are inevitably going to suck. And I watched the first episode, and I'm like, man, this is boring as shit. And then I was like, but I'll give it another episode, and then I never got around to watching the second episode.
4.
Yeah,
It's good. It's getting better. There's some sucky episodes, and then the next one gets even better.
I mean, here's the thing about first episodes.
I like zombies.
The thing about first episodes of TV shows is you have to establish the characters. You have to establish the story. So you have to do all those elements. You have to get all that out of the way. And then when you get the second, third, fourth, you go on, then, it will inevitably get probably better if the show's any good. And I'm sure that's the case with The Walking Dead. I just never got around to watching the second episode, so... Yes, Laura, I am aware that JT liked The Walking Dead. He and G would be back and forth in the Board Wrestling Fan group chat every week, talking about The Walking Dead every Sunday night.
You can watch they got the last season. It's on, I forgot what app it is.
I mean, maybe I'll give it another shot sometime. I just, but I just... 10
or 11, I don't know.
But, I saw the first episode, and I'm just like... I don't feel like watching another one. Unlike,
it gets
this
better.
Like this docu-series about toys I was watching last night where it's like, I got time to watch another one.
I got hooked on so I was watching about Scott Hall and Nash leaving WWE.
Okay.
I don't know. I started watching old wrestling stuff.
Steph says she's calling. I'll tell you what. Let me get back from the song break, and
we're taking calls now.
When we get back from the song break, if you really want to call in, I got this set up to go to Bluetooth to my phone, and we can have you call in if you really want to. But we do need to play some music.
Yes.
This band is performing tonight, actually, at Mohawk Place, opening for the Pentagram String Band, along with 20,000 Strongmen. The doors are at 7. The show starts at 8. It is $8 at the door. I don't know the ages on this show. It wasn't listed. But this is my friend's Cardboard Homestead. And let me tell you, the last 3 Cardboard Homestead shows I've went to have been the craziest fucking local shows I have ever seen. So maybe go to this show tonight down at Mohawk Place, 47 East Mohawk Street. It's $8. And this is Cardboard Homestead, and this song is called No Ambition on all WNY ThinkSoJoE show.
I have no ambition or to carry the world. I just wanna get fucked up and call off of work. But what does it get you? Hangover, no pay. And fuck it, who's kidding? Who needs cash anyway?
Cardboard Homestead on all WNY ThinkSoJoE show. Catch them tonight at Mohawk Place, 47 East Mohawk Street, opening for Pentagram String Band along with 20,000 Strongmen. And if you don't feel like being in Buffalo for the Music is Art Festival next weekend, they will be at Camp Punksylvania performing along with our dear friends in Working Class Stiffs.
Nice.
That's gonna be a good time. I'm playing at Music is Art, so I can't go to Pennsylvania and go to see my friends play this 3-day festival. So, but if you can, you should. But realistically, you should stick around Buffalo and come to the Music is Art Festival and see the Living Brain Dead. It's our first show with our new bass player. It's our last show with our singer. It's going to be
emotional.
It's going to be a bittersweet night for us.
Yes.
Very bittersweet. All right. So Steph says she wants to call in.
The first time ever.
She says she needs 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay.
I told her we're back in 30 seconds. I got you hooked into the Bluetooth. She says, give me 5 minutes. So now we got to give her 5 minutes. So
first time ever on ThinkSoJoE show.
Yeah, we're going to take a call. That's weird. we don't take calls. This is not a call-in show. We like interacting with you guys through the chat, but this is not a call-in show, so
It's always good to try something new.
how do I get roped into these things?
I don't know.
Anyway,
It's entertainment.
yeah, I guess.
We're entertainers.
Yeah, totally entertainers.
Drink it in, man.
Nope, that's not what I wanted. I don't have what I want. Oh well.
Did you ever see that scene in Scanners when that dude's head blew up?
That's how I feel right now. Anyway.
No, it was because we were talking about this at practice yesterday. You said we are Wayne and Garth. Because
We are.
everybody goes at the show. Are you guys from the podcast?
Hey, you guys are those guys from that podcast. Like, yep, that's us.
That's us. That's us.
Yes, she is. Steph is at work, so she's gonna call us. We're not bringing in the cats.
No kitties. No kitties.
Yeah, no, it is basically, we are basically living our best Wayne's World life here.
Yes.
John's thoughts on ice.
Cold.
Ooh, that'd be an interesting show.
Yes.
John's thoughts on ice. Disney presents John's thoughts on ice. And it's just like figure skaters skating around in thought bubbles that are just like, Guns N' Roses album covers and shit.
Yeah. I can ice skate.
You can?
Yeah, I told you. I'm a goalie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Duh. I can also ice skate, but I have not played hockey on ice. I've played roller hockey. Not like in a league or nothing, but like
Oh, yeah. Done that.
the challenge is still out there, even though we've lost the one, our other hockey player. The challenge is still out there. The living
Right.
brain dead, two on two, plus goalies, against any band. Living brain dead
I don't
versus
care
any
what
band.
band.
Street hockey. Let's go. Challenge is still out there, waiting for somebody to
You
accept.
could be in any band, metal band, polka band.
Polka band,
Oh, yeah.
Weird Al cover band.
Yes. Any band. Bring it.
But John, your favorite state?
Favorite state.
Favorite state?
shit.
How many states you been to?
Oh,
You've been to Florida.
Florida.
I know you've been to Florida. So you've been to Tennessee.
Tennessee.
You spent 5 hours in an airport in Illinois.
Not my favorite. I had to go in Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville. I greatly enjoyed Nashville, Tennessee. I did. I've also enjoyed you've been to Pennsylvania, went there with me.
Yes.
I liked Pennsylvania a couple of times. So the dude that I went to Pennsylvania with for the Metallica show, so I only got one of the city picks from Pittsburgh. I got both from Buffalo, but I only got one of the ones from Pittsburgh. And my buddy texted me the other day. He says, "Hey, did you ever get one of those white picks?" I said, "Nah, man, I don't want to. That's I can't justify paying $100 for a guitar pick." And he's like, "How would you feel about I got an extra one coming. How would you feel about trading a shirt for it?" I'm like, not sure what he means. Like trading a shirt. Like, okay, what'd you have in mind? And he says, "Oh, just he sends me. He says, my daughter says, 'Hey, are you ever going to get me a shirt from your one non-racist friend's band?'"
My jaw dropped when you said
I'm
that.
like, okay. And he
racist.
says, so how about you send me you get me this shirt, and he sends me the gay pride one, and he says, "Get me this shirt and I'll trade you it for the white guitar pick." So, yeah, okay, it's going to cost me $13 to get this shirt. He's giving me $100 guitar pick. Yeah, I'm good. Yes, that trade works for me. Let's do it. Call my phone, Steph.
Call
my phone. I'm ready for you. We got you. So, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Got it right here. Never fuck with Cat Girl's phone case. You can see it in the Metallica Enter Sandman video from Pittsburgh. You can't see me. You can just see me with my phone like this in my face. because I'm trying not to hold it up and block anybody's view.
You can see your beard.
You can see the back of my head.
Oh, the back of your head?
You can see the back of my head very clearly at one point, but...
You had a hat on?
Of course I had a hat on. I had a Living Brain Dead hat on. Today I'm wearing the Sabres hat because they just announced the third jerseys this year are going to be the old, an updated version of the old black and red jerseys. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm waiting. Phone's right here. Phone's right here. Anyway.
Call.
Oh, there it is. Here she is. Hello, you're on the air.
You're here.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi!
Hi.
Hi.
This is exciting.
Isn't it?
I know, right?
I don't think we've ever taken a phone call on this show before.
You're the first one. Welcome.
Well, that's because I'm fucking special. And two, there's two of us because Julie's here with me.
Hello.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Julie said you were cute.
Oh, what?
That's what Steph said. Steph said Julie said you're cute.
I did say that. Oh, she's like, I did.
She did say that. You hear that? She did say that. Look at that.
Thank you.
We're making matches here, I guess.
Listen, this is not the ThinkSoJoE show. This is Stephanie calls in and plays matchmaker.
Okay, cool. You have fun with that. I'll go play video games. Cool. See you later.
Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on my way to take over. And all we will play on breaks is Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Yes, get us kicked off the air.
And a great soundtrack, yeah.
Laura will love that because you will get us kicked off the air and we will no longer be able to do a show.
Why would Laura love that?
Because Laura wants us off the air. She's been saying this for 327 weeks now.
Mm-hmm. I was on the show when she started doing that, probably.
What?
Was I even on the show?
No, I didn't know you when she started doing that.
Oh, okay. Then
she's been doing that. She's been doing that since episode 1. Since she wants me out. She wanted Brian, then she wanted Karina, then she wanted Ryan, then she wanted you. And
I know it. So, John, I have a question.
What's up?
Do you prefer red wine or liquor?
I like wine. I go red wine. I'm not much of a liquor drinker.
Why?
I don't know. I just I kind of just prefer wine once in a while. I don't drink that much.
Do you drink the real dry red?
Well, anything sweet. I mean, yeah. I mean.
Okay. What about you, Joe?
I don't drink.
I'm just kidding. I know. That's why I said that.
I know. Laura says it was episode 10 she started trying to get the show canceled.
Wow, that's a long
And what
time.
episode is this?
What's that?
And what episode is this?
This is 327.
Holy shit.
Laura?
Can I swear on the air?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Laura, you're not getting rid of us.
No, we've been on the air. She's been listening since we were not doing video. So of course we only started doing video like 2.5 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was Christmas of 2019.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was just voice before?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Oh, technology.
Yep.
What about your favorite ice cream, John?
I'm gonna
Julie wants to know.
I'm gonna have to go strawberry.
Who the flip picked strawberry?
I'm sorry.
I like it, you know.
I do like cotton candy.
That's a little better.
You like the fruity flavors of ice cream?
Yes, I do.
How do you feel? John, how do you feel about pistachio?
I get down with that.
I get down with that. That's good to hear. Not many people do. I like the most unhealthy, like death by chocolate panda paws. Okay, wait, John. Do you love peanut butter or do you hate peanut butter?
I do like peanut butter.
Okay, good. You're still in it. You're still in it. Don't worry, John. You haven't been kicked out yet.
Steph, you're getting hate tweets in the comments.
Why?
Laura says she dislikes you because strawberry is awesome.
No, strawberry is good. But however, when we're talking about our favorite, I don't think strawberry can be a contender for favorite ice cream.
Apparently it can, because that's John's favorite.
Well, would you pick strawberry over just chocolate and vanilla or over every kind of ice cream?
Over chocolate and vanilla, fortunately.
Okay, see? That's still okay. I mean, I think those are the three tops in that. Yeah. Also, John's going to go with Taylor Swift for Halloween. Are you really? Are you being serious?
Hey, why not? You only live once.
You should definitely do it. Oh my God, and then Joe could be one of the kitty cats he has.
Snowball.
Depends how cold it is. I can get it. If it's cold, I could get a nice big fur coat.
What's up?
You're wild. Saying that Taylor has two cats. So that's Detective Olivia Benson and Dr. Meredith Grey. So you can pick which one you want to be. Just fun fact, you know.
What was the question? What was the names again?
The names of her cats? Olivia Benson from Law and Order and Meredith Grey from Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
Because Taylor has taste. So which one would you guys pick? No, Joe's going as a cat. That's okay. I wanted to know what each of them would pick. Oh.
I would go more Law and Order. I'm more familiar with that show, so I know who Olivia Benson is.
Yeah.
I've seen Grey's Anatomy, but I've like in passing.
I would go Law and Order.
Yeah. Olivia Benson's a badass. That was the correct answer. Yeah, she's a badass. You know, little fun fact, guys, Julie is also super big into wrestling.
Oh? Who's your favorite wrestler?
Well, even though he hasn't been on the scene lately, it's Bobby Roode.
Okay. As long as you don't say Theory, we're all good. I hate that guy.
As long as I what?
As long as you don't say Theory.
Austin Theory.
Uh-oh.
I despise him. The Mr. Money in the Bank.
Hold on, I can't hear what wrestler you said.
Austin Theory, he's Mr. Money in the Bank.
Austin Theory. Oh, okay.
I hate him so much.
Mine is Sting. I love him. Oh, he's
Sting.
great too. I've loved him since I was 12.
Even though I would have to say, even though he's been in trouble a lot, I gotta go with Jeff Hardy.
What are you, my ex-wife?
I love Jeff Hardy. He's kind of my number 2, but he's tied with Finn Balor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that I went to one of the TNA shows at the Bison thing, and Jeff Hardy and we made eye contact.
Oh, that's cool.
I did not. For those wondering.
I have a picture of me and my ex-wife with Jeff Hardy, and she is just staring off in the distance, like just completely like not in the moment at all. And me and Jeff Hardy are sitting there and doing the Hardy Boys pose and whatever. So.
Very nice. I was at another TNA show, and we got to go into the ring to take pictures with Kurt Angle. And me, being the graceful lady that I am, I tripped over the rope, and I kind of like fell towards him. And he's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm better now." But I meant I'm not falling, and I think he meant I'm better now because I'm near you. Jeez,
You should have given me the old line. Sorry, I was trying to trip, fall, and land on your...
Ooh, I would never.
It'd be a great opener.
Dr. Dre and Eminem reference there. I'm a CM Punk guy, and before that, my favorite wrestler was Raven. So, and I got to meet Raven, so that was cool.
I love CM Punk, yes, but like Raven, I remember when I was watching him on TNA, and he was in the group with like Abyss and everything, and they were in the back talking to them, and they were just talking, and then all of a sudden, Raven just burst out into tears. It was the funniest thing. Yeah, I loved him.
My Lord.
I met he was one of Brian's favorites too. So Brian and I actually went and met him.
I was big when he was
local show. So
I did like him when he was Johnny Polo.
Johnny Polo. Damn it, John.
I didn't know that until I started watching Raw, and he was on Raw.
Maybe
Johnny Polo.
Maybe if he wasn't wearing that Canadians jersey all the time.
What about women wrestlers?
Oh, okay. I would have to. I had to keep it with Team Extreme. I had to go Lita.
I also would go Lita. So.
Yeah, no, she's definitely a strong contender, especially like from back in the day. What do you guys think about Beth Phoenix?
I like Beth Phoenix.
She's a badass.
Yeah, fun fact, her and I went to college together, same grade, but I don't ever have any memory of her. Like, I may have been in the class with her or, seen her in the hallway, but I didn't find out until after I graduated that she was there at the same time.
That's cool.
Yeah. So my ex-wife used to get, like, super jealous of shit. So, like, I went to take a picture of one of they were divas back then. I went to take a picture of one of the divas as she was coming to the ring, and I'm getting screamed at. I took a picture of fucking everybody as they were coming to the ring. I'm getting screamed at because like Eve Torres is coming to the ring and I'm taking a picture. Next show, we're 6th row ringside, and Beth Phoenix is wearing Sabres inspired gear with like a modified Sabres logo on her ass. And she's like, take a picture. I'm like, what? Who the fuck are you?
Was she facing Natalia?
Yes.
I was there.
Wait, is your ex-wife Corinne?
No, Caroline.
Oh, that ex-wife.
Yeah, you told me to stay away from those girls with C names, so...
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
I did.
Yes.
Have you guys ever been to any of the like the Hell in a Cell or like the lockdown shows?
We just went to SummerSlam.
Yeah, we were at SummerSlam.
A while back when TNA, I think we were in Pittsburgh or Philadelphia. We were like front row when they did the lockdown. That was really a cool experience. James Storm was fighting, I can't remember who it was, but they were like right at the guardrail, like fighting in front of us. And my natural reaction was like to get scared, and I like moved back. But thinking back now, I wish I kind of would have like gotten closer to it.
I haven't watched wrestling since it was WCW back in the day.
My first wrestling show, I was front row at a what they call a house show at the Niagara Falls Convention Center, and Jimmy Hart's on his way to the ring. And this lady steals his sunglasses off his head, puts it on my aunt's chair. And he stays in character, right? He's just, she stole my glasses, baby, she stole my glasses, right? And
that's so good.
I've told this story so many times over the years, and we just met Jimmy Hart at the airport.
Jimmy Hart at the airport.
We saw Jimmy Hart at the airport,
he doesn't remember it.
I got to tell. I mean, he's probably been through way worse shit than that. But
yeah,
like being really from the cool. Territory days,
he
and
was
being
like the nicest guy you ever meet. Like
being like involved with Jerry Lawler and all that back in the day. He's probably been in some fucking riots, dude. He's not remembering some lady taking his glasses in Niagara Falls, New York.
You're about to pass out, and I was like, "That's Jimmy Hart, man."
Yeah, we fucking met Jimmy Hart, and I got to tell him that story. So that's it's
like my night.
Yeah, that was cool.
I didn't want to leave.
Hey, random question, Joe.
Okay.
Who was that band you played in the very first break last week that I've asked you 5,000 times about, but I can never remember?
Last week was Wasted Space. Was the first band. Yes. I happen to have happen to have it written down here. I didn't write down this week, so I still have last week's written down.
And is the Google Dolls still going to be there at Star Festival next weekend?
Robbie will. They're not scheduled to play, but Robbie will be there.
Did I tell you what happened with Robbie at the very first Music is Art Festival?
No.
So I brought my daughter. She was, at that time, probably like 5 or 6, maybe 7. And we're walking around. There's a cupcake stand for $1. And so I buy her a cupcake, and she's eating it. And typical kid, she wants more. I said, you don't need another cupcake. I'm walking away with her hand in my hand. This guy comes up and goes, oh, she can have my cupcake. Mind you, already unwrapped. Don't know who the fuck this guy is. I'm like, no. Gave him a dirty ass look and walked away. I see my aunt a few stands down. I'm like, dude, some random weirdo just got giving Jaden a cupcake. Like, that's so weird. A couple hours go by, we're at the main stage, and I look up, and the guy who handed my daughter a cupcake is on the stage talking. I'm like, Aunt Nancy, or Aunt Bonnie, that's him. She goes, you idiot. That's Robbie from the Google Dolls.
Fun game to play. Go ahead.
I'll say I gave him a really dirty look, and I still to this day feel really bad.
A fun game to play when you go to the Music is Art Festival, which is coming up September 10th, next Saturday, is to just see how long it takes you to find Robbie Goo once you get there. The fastest has been like 30 seconds. Like I show up and he's like right at the stage I'm at. So, but Music is Art's actually been around for like 20 years, so that wouldn't have been the first Music is Art. But but it started getting bigger and bigger, and more people got to know it. So it might have been like one of the earlier ones at a different location or something. But
it was the first time it was at the Albert.
At Delaware Park by the art gallery, Albright Knox. Yeah. Okay.
Albright. There we go. Yeah.
I was there.
Oh, look at us.
I was there. I was with my ex-wife, and she wanted to get a poster, and they were out of posters. And Robbie happens to walk by. He's like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" And the lady's like, "Oh, we're out of posters." He's like, "You guys got a minute?" Like, yeah. He's like, "Okay, hold on," and he takes off on his scooter or whatever the fuck he was on, because he's always on some kind of wheeled apparatus, either a golf cart or a scooter or a bicycle or something. So he takes off, comes back 5 minutes later, has a stack of posters, sets them down. Who do I make this out to? And signs the poster.
It's a great guy.
Yeah, he's wonderful. And it's awesome that he put together this festival and this foundation and trying to keep music programs in schools. And, he's so approachable too. So like, play the game of like, how soon can you find Robbie Goo? And then like, when you find him, be like, yo, thank you for doing this. Can I get a picture? And he'll be more than happy to do it. He's like, my first Music is Art was like 06 or 07.
This will be my first.
Yeah, my first one, my friend Heather was playing with your old drum teacher, was her drummer.
Nick Mason.
Mr. Nick Mason.
Our boy.
Not Pink Floyd Nick Mason. But I saw him, I said, "Hey man, thanks for putting this on. This is cool." And he says, "Yeah, man, cool." And it was back when you had flip phones, and for some reason my picture didn't save. So I still need to get another picture with him. I haven't yet. But I guess I'll try next Saturday.
You two should definitely come out.
I want a picture with Robbie and apologize for my rude facial expressions.
Yeah, come on out.
Come out. See us play.
7:15 Gantz and Silo backstage. We're playing. There's great music all day.
Wait, what?
Gantz and Silo backstage. That's where the Living Brain Dead are playing. 7:15 p.m. So you can come see us play. You can find Robbie and apologize for your rudeness. And but there are great bands playing all day. Next Thursday we're going to be on the air. We're going to be playing some music from Music is Art and showcasing some of the bands across many different stages across all the course of the day. We're not here next Wednesday. We are actually going to
AEW?
the AEW show at the arena. So
Wow, rude.
You guys like AEW? I don't really watch that.
we do. You usually take off like halfway through, but like
Yeah, but I mean,
you're coming over for the pay-per-view Saturday, Sunday,
I mean,
right?
it's getting better. I mean, it's different. I mean, CM Punk's there, so
Right,
sure.
yeah, so that's
Chris
fun.
Jericho's
Are you
there.
guys still-
I mean,
I was just going to ask, wait, which one, who just said that? John, that was you?
yeah.
Oh, I was just going to bring up Chris Jericho, how you feel about him, I guess still wrestling, not that he shouldn't be, but I just wondered your thoughts.
My thoughts?
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's really entertaining with his group and stuff. Like I think he's much better in AEW than WWE. I mean, I did like him in WWE, but I feel like he can do what he wants more.
I was
in
going to
AEW.
say that he gets more creative freedom.
Yeah, more creative freedom to do what he
Yeah.
wants. So
Yeah, when you have that not so limited script.
yeah,
I'm not the biggest fan of Chris Irvine the person, but he could still go in the ring, and he's pretty entertaining every week. I'll give him that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think he should still be going. In WWE, I get what you're saying, like, not as good, but when he used to do the "You're on the list" skit, I thought that was pretty funny.
yeah, that was the best.
I'm pretty sure I'm on the list twice.
I wish I was on the
Was
list.
that you, Joe? So,
Yeah.
Man,
Are
I
you
wish.
sure it was only twice?
I know I'm on at least once. I think I might be on twice. But no, he put everybody in Buffalo on the list.
Okay, then I'm on the list.
Well, no, everybody that was at the show in Buffalo. He
Okay,
put on the
then I'm
list.
not on the list. Chris Jericho put me on the list.
I have video of him putting everybody in the arena on the list.
Oh, I was there, so I'm on the
She's
list.
on the list.
Too. I forgot about that.
She's on the list. There you go. I don't know.
John, we're not on the list.
I'm gonna write him a letter.
I'm pretty sure I got on there a second time. I just don't remember why.
I'm gonna tweet to Chris Jericho.
But I'm also a Slammy Award winner. So
Oh, yeah, you keep bragging about this.
Well, not that I encourage bragging, but do tell.
I won the Slammy Award in what year would WrestleMania 2019 have been? 2003? No, 2013. 2013 Slammy for Best Crowd of the Year in New Jersey the night after WrestleMania 29.
Oh, so it's like a group Slammy. It wasn't you individually. I'm not
Right.
taking away from it, but I got it.
Julie is coming for your life.
I'm still waiting for my trophy. I haven't gotten one yet. I can buy one off the.
Bobby Roode.
They gave it to Bobby Roode. All right,
So, what do you guys think of him?
of Bobby Roode.
Bobby.
He's glorious.
Glorious.
Okay.
I think he should be getting title shots. Then
I liked him back like in the Team Canada
Yeah,
days.
the
So
one time when he came. Are you there?
yeah, we're here.
Oh. Okay, the one time I saw them at the Bisons, I don't know if it was the same one. It might have been the one when Hulk Hogan was there, but Bobby had a hurt wrist, so he was just like walking around the ring, and he was like right like in front of us because we were really close up. And I think I took more pictures of him just standing there than people wrestling. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think he's an incredible wrestler. I'm just saying he's a young guy.
Yeah. Okay, we have to actually move on with the show because we need to play more music and stuff. So we will have to do this.
Thanks for having me.
We will have to do this again sometime.
Yes.
This is actually pretty fun.
yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah. And we will definitely be debating on how amazing the Grease soundtrack is
Yeah,
and how
okay.
wrong you are. So, and John.
Wait, John's no Bruce either?
Yeah.
John, we're going to have to talk about that.
All right. Let's go
Okay.
back to watching.
We will talk about that.
Thanks
Okay.
Thanks for calling in.
Thanks
We
for
appreciate
calling.
it. We enjoyed talking to you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. So we got to play some more music now.
Yes.
And this band is performing tomorrow night at Mohawk Place. A couple of shows at Mohawk Place this week. Tomorrow night at Mohawk Place, 47 East Mohawk Street. They are opening up for Keep Flying, along with Fake Space and Genesee Hotel. That show is 6 p.m. doors, $10 advance, 18 plus or 16 plus with a 21 plus guardian. And this is Amateur Hockey Club, who I saw at last year's Music is Art. And this song is called Boxed Wine on All WNY Think So Joe Show.
I'm sorry I'm late, I'd just rather not explain the reasons that I can't be on time. I'm sorry I came, I wouldn't have invited me. I wouldn't take it personally, I don't take this seriously. I'm sorry I left, but what did you expect? I'm just filling in the role that you gave me. It's sad but it's true, I am me and you are you. A self-fulfilling prophecy repeats itself infinitely. I'm the fool for believing I'm more than just the sum of my parts. You're the fool for not leaving the moment that the going got hard. It's like box wine left in the sun too long. Looks like I got dressed with the lights turned off. If everything is wrong, then everything's alright. Can't complain as long as I survive. It's like box wine left in the sun too long. Why do today what you can put off till tomorrow? Why do it all what you convincingly fake? Use good faith till there's none left to borrow, and blame the fallout on anyone but me. If it's you versus me, smart money says to follow the lead. An inconvenient truth is just never me and you. Some things just aren't meant to be. It's like box wine left in the sun too long. Looks like I got dressed with the lights turned off. If everything is wrong, then everything's alright. Can't complain as long as I survive. It's like box wine left in the sun too long. Wine left in the sun too long. Looks like I got dressed with the lights turned off. If everything is wrong, then everything's alright. Can't complain as long as I survive. Box wine left in the sun too long. It's like box wine left in the sun too long. It's like box wine left in the sun too long.
Amateur Hockey Club on All WNY Think So Joe Show. That song called Boxed Wine. Yeah, you were digging that, huh?
Yeah.
They're a great band, man. I saw them last year at Music is Art. For whatever reason, I thought they were a ska band until I saw them, and I'm like, this is definitely not a ska band.
No.
And they called me out on it after I introduced myself. They're like, why? Yeah, we thought about telling you we're not a ska band. Okay, why didn't you? Now I feel like an ass.
They're dope.
Yeah, they're pretty good, man. They were really cool. I don't know if they're playing. I don't know if they're playing this year for Music is Art. I should probably let me get some Music is Art info up here, and we'll kind of talk about some of that because we are playing the Music is Art Festival. Music is Art. There's so many websites I go to that start with music, I actually have to type several letters to get to it. I get in trouble with that musician's friend stupid deal of the day sometimes. It's like, oh man, I gotta have this thing. 5:30, the GCR audio stage. Amateur Hockey Club's playing next Saturday at Music is Art.
Gotta check them out.
Definitely check them out. They're on there. I think we're playing Spud later. I'm pretty sure they're playing at some point. Spud at 10:15 on the Ganson Silo front stage. I don't think Cardboard Homestead's playing this. No, they're at Camp Punksylvania, so they wouldn't be playing. What about this other band? Real Movement, the other band we're playing. They're playing the same stage we're on, the Ganson Silo backstage at 11 a.m. Kicking off the festival. So 3 of the 4 bands we're playing this week are playing the Music is Art Festival next week along with us. So there's going to be some great bands next week. We're going to talk all about it on next week's show, next Thursday, because we're not here Wednesday. We're not available Wednesday, so we're going to be here Thursday to do this Music is Art showcase and talk about some of the bands and tell you where and when you can find some cool bands to check out. Like Karma Queen's playing on the boat. Badger Danger's playing on the same stage we are.
You gotta check out these bands. They're like amazing.
Yeah, for sure, man. Captain Tom and the Hooligans. You remember them?
Oh, yeah.
Captain Tom and the Hooligans, 9 o'clock on the Wharf stage.
Can't forget about them.
Yeah, the Clockers at 6:15.
Clockers.
At the Kids Village skate park stage. You see it's divided?
Yeah.
Because it's like the Kids Village stage, and then it's the skate park stage. So I want to shout out to Onyx. Let me find him here. I know he's playing somewhere. Onyx is performing at 9:10 p.m. at the Silent Disco. He'll be spinning. It's his first sober show. He's gotten sober. This is his first show sober.
Good for him.
So at 10 after 9, go upstairs to the Silent Disco. Give him your love and support. That's when he's up there. So we got all kinds of great stuff going on. Music is Art. Well Worn Boot. I haven't seen Well Worn Boot in ages. They are one of the craziest fucking bands there is. 2:15 at the 716 Sideshow stage.
Word.
Also, my boy Lazy Ass Destroyer, come see us at 7:15, and then as soon as we're done, rush over to the 716 Sideshow stage and see my boy Lazy Ass Destroyer. He had a heart attack earlier this year.
Shit.
Like, so, he's back doing shows fine. He was like, in California, miles and miles away from his home in Cincinnati, worried about, how's he going to get home to his wife and his kid, and finally got home and rested up and recovered a little bit, and he's back out playing shows. He played some of the Infringement Festival stuff not too long ago, and he'll be playing 7:45 p.m. on the 716 Sideshow stage. Who else is on this? Once Upon a Flatline is playing. Coffin Hook at 5:45. You got The Freak. He's playing at the same time as us, though, so don't go see him then. He's also playing a show in September somewhere that we were invited to play, but we couldn't play it. So find out when that is and go see him then, but come see us at 7:15.
Is Yellow Sauce on?
Yellow Sauce not on the festival this year. We were on a few years ago. I was walking around all day. I had a shirt on, Yellow Sauce logo right on my chest, and then on the back it said what time to catch us and what stage. And then I also had a hoodie that matched it with the Yellow Sauce logo and the time we were playing on the back of it. So that way I'm walking around the festival as a walking billboard for what time Yellow Sauce was playing. And we were on the Kids Village stage, actually. So But actually, my kid was with me that year. My daughter was actually with me that year, and I had I made her wear earplugs because hearing is important. Kids, wear your earplugs when you go to loud events. John started wearing earplugs. Proud of you, John.
Well, thank you, buddy.
Proud of you, man. Protecting your hearing finally. I got to send you the link to the ones I have so you can have those. I've been meaning to do that. So
I'm gonna need them for the when we play.
Yeah, for sure, man. Because we're not using in-ears this time. It's gonna be interesting. Tokyo Monsters at 7:00 over on the Kids Village rink stage.
Amazing.
We're probably not gonna get a chance to catch them, but you guys can. You catch them, and then you catch the first 15 minutes of their set, and then come see us. Tokyo Monsters are cool, man. Skamagachi's playing that stage at 5:30. That's like 3 bands right in a row that are like amazing bands. Urban Achievers are playing there at 8:30. Urban Achievers is it's Angel from Knutton.
Oh, okay.
It's his like 90s punk rock cover band that do like the Warped Tour shows, like Warped Tour reunion shows and whatever. So there's all kinds of cool bands playing, man.
Shit.
I'm just kind of going through here. Like I said, Badger Danger. Who else is on here? Soul Butchers at 5:45. There's a name I haven't heard in a minute. They're playing 2 bands before us on the stage we're on. Embros 2009. That's Monkey Brothers. You remember Monkey Brothers? No. Okay, well, they're back, and they're playing the same stage we are at 9:30. Grizzly Run is playing 8:00 on the Ganson Silo front stage. Reggie Childs, who I didn't even know were still together. That's a ska band. They're playing 5:00 on the Ganson Silo front stage right after Goodbye Metro, who are playing at 4:15, who are a fantastic band if you haven't seen them. Grizzly Run at 8:00, Spud at 10:15 on that stage. The floating stage, you got Karma Queen at 12:30. Days Ago at 5:45. Vertigo Child at 8:00. You got some good bands playing.
Vertigo Child, Frank's band.
Yeah, you got some good bands playing on this festival.
Yeah. And Karma Queen, amazing.
Yeah, definitely. If you get a chance,
amazing.
If you're there by 12:30, like there's 2 bands playing at 12:30 that I'm like, oh man, I want to see these bands, and I'm probably gonna try and see Karma Queen. But the other one playing is the Safety Meeting. And they're playing on I'm looking for them, there they are, GCR Audio Stage, which is the main stage. You got some killer bands on the main stage this year. You got the Safety Meeting at 12:30, 77 Stone at 2:30, they're really good. PA Line are like, I won't even play PA Line on the show because I think they're like way better than like any of this. Like I think they're like way bigger and might be like, yo, we don't want your show playing our music. I highly doubt they would actually do that, but like, Amateur Hockey Club's on that stage. Tuesday Night is at 6:30 on that stage.
Tuesday Night is also really good.
Fuzzy and the Rust Belts, Functional Flow, Marquee Grand, Fernway is playing. They're closing out the festival 11:45. Fernway's incredible, man. There's some great bands. Mom Said No is playing 8:45 on the tailgate stage. That is definitely one I say go see. There's so many good bands playing this year. Dope City Kid, but don't go see them because they're playing the same time as us.
But a good band, though.
They are good.
Really good.
They're good, but we're better. Come see us. Sarah Elizabeth's doing a solo set, 4:15 at the patio stage. Be Not Breathing, who we played last week on the show, or a couple of weeks ago, I think. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago we played Be Not Breathing. They're at 9:30, right after Strange Standard, which is another great band, playing at 8:45 on that stage. Yeah, so many good bands all throughout the day. Like,
we are so glad to be a part of it, though.
Absolutely glad to be a part of it. I'm going to say this.
Dream come true.
I'm going to say this during the set, but Brian and I used to go. And we had a habit of seeing his bands after he left them. So like we saw Lost Elysium, and then the next year we saw Breaking Solace, and it was just like, man, this is a tradition. And then 2020 happened, and nothing. There wasn't a band that he left to go see, and there wasn't a in-person Music is Art festival to go see. But so now the joke is like, oh, Brian can sit back and watch another band he used to be in completely suck. Except, we don't completely suck, so please come see us.
Please come see us.
Yeah.
Yes. We don't suck.
No,
we're not sellouts, but
we're actually pretty good. It's going to be a very emotional day for us because we've got
say goodbye to Katie.
And hello to our the other Joe.
Our other Joe. Yeah. Well, this will be my third show with Joe.
Well, this will be yours. It'll be my first.
Your first, my third.
Yeah.
Because I've been in a band with Joe before.
Yeah.
An Overlook.
But we've been it's been fun jamming with him, and he's been.
Oh yes,
he's got a good mind for stage presence from what just from being in the room with him. I could tell.
I don't know. I feel like I made a good choice.
I think you did. I think you did. I got to get my wireless back from Ryan. But
Hi, Ryan, I miss you, buddy.
I'm thinking Joe and I will both have wirelesses, and we'll be probably interacting with some of the audience. As long as the cheap one that I have only has 4 channels on it, so it might not actually work.
I wish I could.
I might have to be I might have to be cabled in.
Wish I could interact with the audience. I got to stay behind the kit.
Weren't you gonna put wheels on it, and you were gonna move up to the front? Isn't that what you said last week?
Put a motor in it.
Oh, you're gonna go full fucking Motley. You're gonna go full fucking Motley Crue on it. You're just driving it. You're driving the drum set.
What's up?
Every time you hit the snare, it moves forward. You hit the tom, it goes back.
I gotta.
We gotta get you on the gyroscope, fucking Joey Jordison.
Don't put me upside down. I'm upside down. I'm afraid I get stuck upside down. I don't do roller coasters to go upside down, so I'm always afraid that thing's gonna break and I'm gonna be upside down and I'm freaking out.
So what you're saying is you would go on the Predator?
Never again.
No?
I went on a Viper.
The Predator doesn't go upside down.
I go on a Predator.
The Predator's just like an old fucking rickety wooden roller coaster.
I'll take the chance.
Yeah. I haven't been to Darien Lake in so long. I don't even know what they got now, but I used to go.
You should go.
I used to make it a point to go on all the roller coasters, man, because I love roller coasters, and I like. My favorite though was the big fucking funnel in the fucking water park now.
Yeah.
I like that. That thing's fun.
We should go.
Definitely.
Kick it. Just kick it.
Yeah.
You, me, and Joe. Joe.
My buddy I went to Metallica in Buffalo with was talking about, oh man, we should go see Megadeth.
Megadeth.
Open for Five Finger Death Punch.
No.
It's yeah, and make a day of it. We'll just go to Darien Lake and then we'll go to the show. Yeah, that sounds like fun, but can we not see Five Finger Death Punch? I'm totally down to see Megadeth again. But yeah, I'm not.
I've seen Five Finger Death Punch so many times.
Have you? I haven't seen them.
No.
I don't know, man. They just have this reputation about them where it's just they're not
friendly.
They're not the metal band that you want to see if you want to see a metal band. So I don't know, man. Maybe I would like them. I don't know. I know I've heard a couple of songs by them, but I've never went out of my way to pay any attention to them.
They can they put on a good show. They can really kick some ass.
Okay.
They get the crowd going and big pit. You don't want to get into that pit. I've been in that pit. I almost died a couple times. But yeah. I mean I wouldn't mind seeing them, but I mean I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah,
some of their songs are pretty good.
Yeah, I'm familiar with. I know their LL Cool J cover, the Mama Said Knock You Out, which I had on my phone.
Tech 9 was in it.
Probably, I don't know. I had it on my phone, and I was like, man, this would be a cool fucking theme song for the Big Show, because that song came out when he was still the Big Show. So, but yeah, no, there's so many good bands playing Music is Art. So many good DJs. Just everything's going on Music is Art. You are probably going to have to deal with me shopping for vinyl at Music is Art. Because that's tradition. Oh, you got a record player now, right?
Yeah, I got to buy vinyl. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I better have money.
Yeah, you better.
Oh, do you have this? No, now you have it.
The first time I went to Music is Art with Brian, we found the dude selling vinyl.
How
Of course
much
we
money
did.
You spend?
I didn't spend much. Brian spent a lot. I didn't spend much. I didn't have much. I was not, I didn't have the money to spend then. But we're like, Brian's just like, flipping through, just grabbing everything. And I found him a copy of, what the fuck is it? The Who's Tommy. I'm like, Brian, you have this? He's like, no. I'm like, here you go. Because I knew he loved The Who, and I knew if he didn't have it, he would want it. So I'm like, here you go. And I didn't end up getting a copy of that until years later. I finally got one. But, which actually is, I have deferred albums that I've wanted to Brian. Like, I'll get them later. And sometimes I'll get them, sometimes I haven't. Like when he got the Spin Doctors record, I was like, nah, I'll pick one up later. And I never ended up finding one. So now I'm like, man, I really wish I would have taken that Spin Doctors record instead. Also, the Spice Girls' greatest hits. But that's neither here nor there. But of course, we find the guy selling vinyl. And I came home with Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced? And Weird Al Yankovic. Oh, fuck, what album was it? It had to be like in 3D or like... I'm trying to think what the third album is. Because I know it wasn't Polka Party, because I couldn't find Polka Party for the longest time. I finally got a copy of it. But I know I came home with a Weird Al Yankovic record and a Jimi Hendrix record. And then a couple of years ago, actually last year, I started digging through the crates, and I found Paul Simon Graceland, which, if you know that's one of Brian's favorite albums, ever. We played it at his funeral. So, like, to find that album at Music is Art was like, I have to buy this. I don't own this album. It's one of Brian's favorites. Like, I have to own this album. So I bought that, and I got a B-52s record, and there was a few more. But, like, I had to get that Paul Simon record, because it's like, dude, this is one of Brian's favorite records. I think I've listened to it once. It's a good record. It's just, it's not my thing, but, like, I own it because Brian loved it. And like, I feel like that's probably going to happen again when I'm flipping through records this year. But yes, we will start that tradition of me making you buy records, starting your collection.
Wonderful.
Till your room is full of fucking records, and you're just like, man, I gotta buy more shelves.
I gotta buy shelves first.
Which is why I'm not. Which is why I've slowed down a lot. I haven't gone to the record store and I'm running out of room. I need to buy more shelves. I am so running out of room.
You gotta bury me with records. Josie like, where's John? I'm right behind her. I got this stack of records.
Yeah, exactly, man. We'll get you some good records. We'll get you started. Well, you got let's talk about some records that are must-haves in record collections. You tell me if you have them, and then we'll look for them. Okay?
All right.
Fleetwood Mac Rumors.
Oh, I don't have any records.
He doesn't have any records.
I'm gonna need it then.
Here's what we're looking for then. All right, we're looking for Fleetwood Mac Rumors.
Aerosmith.
We can look for some Aerosmith. But like essential records for a record collection, Fleetwood Mac Rumors, Pink Floyd The Wall, Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon,
say it.
Rush, A Farewell to Kings. I'm not gonna say it. Don't worry. I don't think it's a must-have on vinyl. I know what you're thinking I'm gonna say. I'm not saying, but I don't think it's a must-have on vinyl. It sounds great on vinyl, but I'm not gonna tell you have to have it.
They got Nirvana.
Yeah. Get Nirvana, Nevermind, Bleach. I got Bleach. And Nevermind. I got Unplugged.
I was like a big Nirvana. I'm still a Nirvana fan.
So we'll find you all the Nirvana records too. What else do we need to get you? What the fuck is the dude's name? Peter Frampton. Frampton Comes Alive. I mean, you weren't around in the 70s, so you didn't get it in the mail with samples of Tide. You got to get all the records that Wayne lists comparing Crucial Taunt to in Wayne's World. So like, Intensity Intensities and what the fuck is that Ted Nugent live album? Double Live Gonzo. I have Double Live Gonzo simply because of that. I got it for like $1. And I knew none of that. I knew Ted Nugent wasn't getting any fucking money off of it. So I'm like, all right, I'm buying this just because it seems like a record you're supposed to have. So I got that. Yeah.
About Queen.
Queen? Yeah, definitely. Gotta get News of the World. I don't have that one. Actually, yes, I do. I do have News of the World. I'm pretty sure. That's the Queen record I have. I have the greatest hits too. Get you some CCR. We gotta get you AC/DC Back in Black. That is a must-have vinyl record. The Eagles' Greatest Hits, Volume 2, I think it is. Or is it 1? Whichever one is the #1 selling record of all time, that's the one you need. The Eagles' Greatest Hits. I have both of them. That's why I'm confused and don't know which one's which. So we got to get you that. Michael Jackson Thriller. I know, some people are against Michael Jackson, but like, he's dead now. You don't got to worry about where the money's going. Definitely get some of those classics, man, for sure. You know what I don't know if you can get on vinyl, but you should be able to if you can't, and that is Real Movement, who are releasing an album this Friday. You see what I did there? King of the segues. Anyway, Real Movement, they're playing... They've got their Trash Talk album release show this Friday at Dundee at Silo City, 85 Silo City Row, with Rue and Snow Cricket. That's at 8:30 p.m. It's $10. I don't know if there's an age limit. I assume there is, but it wasn't listed on the event page. But this is Real Movement. This is from the new album Trash Talk, and this song is called The Worm on All WNY Think So Joe Show. Real movement on all WNY Think So Joe show. When I press the button, that means the air conditioner turns off. There it goes.
When my hands go up, that means your mouths go shut.
Whatever you say, Miz. Yeah, I just popped on Facebook during the song break. I saw one of my friends is on a flight to go see Nine Inch Nails. A couple of my friends are out of town to see Rammstein. I'm just like, man, I want to travel to see concerts. And it's not as if I haven't been to like Las Vegas, Pittsburgh, Rochester, like all over the fucking place this year for shows.
And you're hanging out with me instead.
I'm okay with hanging out with you. We're gonna go hang out with other people after the show. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. I'm trying to. I had asked my buddy Cassidy, who is a Atlanta Falcons fan, if he wanted to go see the Niners play the Falcons in Atlanta in October, and I think we're doing that. I just got to figure out how I'm getting to Atlanta. And my buddy Dennis sent me, he said, if you could get to Rochester, you could fly to Atlanta round trip for like $85. It's like, I might do that. That sounds doable. But I'd have to like get a hotel room the first night and stay, which is fine because I could get discounts on hotels. Or I might just be like, how much can I get a flight to Atlanta for? Or Atlanta and back. But I don't know if I want to be on standby. So that's...
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I want to like make sure I'm going to get there without having to pay money at the airport to get there. Yeah. No, I kind of decided like I want to go see the Niners play. The first, I want to go see whatever the closest home game, one of the closest home games I can go to, or away games rather, because home game would be in obviously Santa Clara. But so it was like I could go to Chicago like this weekend, or no, next weekend, which is obviously not happening because I got Music is Art. So like I would have to do Music is Art, then fly straight to Chicago right after, and it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. Or Atlanta, or Carolina. And my buddy lives in Carolina, so I'm like, hey, you want to go see him play the Panthers? And he says, I'll tell you what, man, I'm more of a Falcons fan, and that stadium's just as far of a drive for me, so if you want to go to the Falcons game, like, yeah, let's go to the Falcons game. So I'm thinking we might go to the Falcons game in Atlanta. So Laura wants to know, let me pull this back up here. It has been kind of buried by the Music is Art thing. Your thoughts on orange?
My thoughts on orange?
Yes.
I love oranges, actually. I just had one on lunch today at work.
My thoughts on orange is go listen to Orange Tree, a great artist on Ningwit Records. I know Tim doesn't listen to the show much anymore, but yeah, great artist on Ningwit Records.
But one of my favorite wrestlers is Freshly Squeezed, Orange Cassidy.
Okay.
So okay. I like oranges, Laura.
All right, John likes oranges.
Ding. Ding. Ding.
People used to ask me all the time, Joe, what's your favorite fruit? And I would always respond, Michael Jackson. But that was, younger me. Because that is a shitty fucking joke. And I should have never told that. Because it's terrible. But I didn't know any better back then. It was the 90s. People didn't think. But, yeah, anyway. What are your thoughts on the 90s, John?
90s kid all the way.
90s kid all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Means you're gonna come. That means you're gonna come stand next to me while I'm doing this DJ thing, right? So I got somebody to be like, "Am I doing okay?
Someone's got to
dance.
Does
this suck?"
Someone's got to dance.
I'm hoping we get a ton of people, and then all the people will dance.
Yeah, man.
Does this mean you're gonna do the Macarena?
I'm gonna dance.
You're gonna do the Macarena?
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna teach everybody the Macarena.
Dude,
I was know it.
I was sitting here like doing a little practice set the other day, and I put on Macarena, but it wasn't the Bayside Boys mix. It was like one of the earlier versions of Macarena, where it's just Los Del Rio, And it's like, oh, this is not what I'm looking for at all. And then I'm like, oh, here's the Bayside Boys mix. So, John, thoughts on New York City?
I've been there once. What
were you there for?
I went with my family. Saw a Yankees game. And And then we just explored. It was in July. It was really hot. I wasn't a fan of the subway because it was like 100 degrees.
I could.
But like the sights were amazing. But I went for a Yankees game, and I would go back again. Maybe play a show there. I got family in New York. So.
Definitely want to play New York. New York's on the list.
So yeah, I like New York.
I've been to New York a few times. I'm planning on going back sometime soon. I was looking into like for going to Atlanta. I was looking into like the bus, and Greyhound can get you to Atlanta, but you have to go to New York City and then transfer to go to Atlanta, and the whole trip is a day and a half. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
I don't know if I could do a bus.
I would much rather fly. Like, the flight is gonna suck. If I take the one my buddy was telling me, because you got to fly to Orlando and then back to Atlanta.
I need a break from buses and flying.
I bet you had to take all those bus rides and shit. Aren't you glad I got us a ride home from AEW last time though? Like we would have been out there for like 2 hours. There's no fucking sign saying where the bus actually picks you up. So we would have just been like hoping the bus got there and picked us up. There's no like counter to tell us if the fucking bus is delayed or anything. That would have sucked, dude.
What was her name in the car?
Jenny?
Yeah, I went to high school with her.
Did you?
Yeah, that's where I knew her from.
Okay.
We graduated high school together.
Yeah. No, I've been friends with Jenny for quite a while.
I knew she played bass.
Yeah. I was, John, should Joe develop a fear of flying? Why, so it could be like him?
I had a fear of flying.
She's asking if I should develop a fear of flying. I would prefer not to develop a fear of flying.
No, he was sleeping more.
Yeah. Dude, like if I wasn't traveling, like if I was traveling by myself, I got the sleep mask that's got the Bluetooth headphones built in, and I would have totally been wearing those the whole time, just sleeping.
Like we were on the plane, there or back or something, and you passed out during drinks or snack.
I slept through drinks, and you slept through the snacks. I think.
Yeah.
Because I remember getting the snack. I got
the drink.
Yeah. I got the drink on the next flight.
You got the snack, and I didn't get the. Yeah.
Yeah. We alternated sleeping patterns, I guess.
Yeah.
I can. It goes back to what we were talking about last week with which Pokemon would I be, and Steph was completely accurate in saying I would be Snorlax because I can basically sleep anywhere, anytime. So, except when I'm trying to sleep, apparently, because I woke up after like 3 hours of sleep.
I honestly thought we were gonna die at SummerSlam because of that sun.
Oh man, it was so fucking hot, dude. It was ridiculous.
And then
I get that they were only planning on selling like 49,000 tickets or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I get having half the stadium tarped off. I mean, I really don't get it because like when I was going to stadium shows back in the day, they were always full. But like, if you're going to tarp off half the stadium, can't it be the one, the side that is, getting bombarded with sun instead of the one that's not?
Yeah.
Because like that was ridiculous.
And then this shit. Then when the sun went down, they find
fucking lights.
Yeah, the lights. And we're all chanting, turn off the lights.
Which is a SummerSlam tradition for WWE, by the way. If you're ever sitting at home watching SummerSlam and you go on Twitter, somebody is complaining about the fucking lights at SummerSlam.
Like the episode of SpongeBob. My eyes!
Yeah.
Fish. My eyes!
Yep.
That was me.
Yeah. But I mean, it was a good show. And Nashville was fucking.
Made some friends there. At
Nashville was fucking cool, man. I want to go back to Nashville.
Yeah, let's go. We should go to Survivor Series at a Rumble.
I'm like Rumble. I think is one of them is Survivor Series. I think is in Boston.
Boston.
Yeah, Boston. Boston Theory.
Gucci. I have a feeling we're gonna go to the event and he's gonna cash it in. And I'm gonna be so pissed because he's gonna win.
I don't know offhand where the Royal Rumble is, but I would love to go to a Royal Rumble. I've been to a WrestleMania, I've been to a SummerSlam, so I got to go to a Royal Rumble and a Survivor Series, and probably a Money in the Bank because that's like the other big one now. But like,
I'm glad I wasn't at the one that Theory won.
Right.
But yeah, we should try the Rumble.
Yeah, we could definitely try the Royal Rumble. I don't know where. I think is it in Philly? I think maybe.
I don't know if they announced it yet.
I think it might be in Philly. We can find out. Let's see.
We're gonna look this up.
Royal Rumble 2023. Doesn't say. Oh, here we go. List of WWE pay-per-view events 2023. Royal Rumble features the Royal Rumble match. It doesn't tell me where it's going to be. We'll figure it out when the time comes. No, that was last year's. Yeah, it doesn't tell me where next year's is going to be. They have a show coming up in Philly. Oh, it's Extreme Rules is in Philly. Which I guess makes sense, right? Because Extreme, Philadelphia.
ECW.
It is the same weekend as Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory in Albany. I think we go to Bound for Glory.
Bound for Glory.
I think we go to Bound for Glory.
I think we should.
I love Impact Wrestling. I think that'll be a great show to go to. Get to see Josh Alexander. So walking weapon. I've seen him wrestle so many times, but now he's like one of my favorite wrestlers. Like, I got to see Josh Alexander wrestle. Like, but yeah, I don't know. It's something we can do. But yeah,
you gotta see my boy Heath.
Yes, Heath. He's been taking out Honor No More every week. But yeah, 20th annual Music is Art Festival. I almost said Money in the Bank. Music is Art Festival, 20th annual, coming up next Saturday. Great bands all day. We're playing at 7:15 on the Ganson Silo backstage. You should definitely come see us. We might get emotional. We might start openly weeping. We are losing our sister. She's leaving. And she's hopeful to start something up where she's living now, and then we'll have to trade shows. You guys come here, we'll come there. We'll make a weekend out of it. It'll be fun. Mm-hmm. So definitely come see us. Say goodbye to Katie with us, and pay tribute to Brian with us as we break in a new bass player. He's been crushing it, man. He's been like. Even the part that he was having trouble with last week, yesterday, he's just like playing it right, and but he's also watching me while I'm playing it. Like, what's he playing? So I'm like making sure he can see what I'm doing,
moving around more.
Yeah.
Getting into it.
Yeah, we actually came up with the songs we're playing anyway. I might want to change the order slightly so that some songs. Okay. So that like songs that are on one setting on my pedal board.
Made some hard choices of what we're playing.
Dude, it's like fucking picking which kid you want to kill, Like, what songs are we not playing at Music is Art?
It's like, okay, it's only one show.
Yeah, had to cut like 3 songs from the set list, and it's like,
Some of them, one of the 3 were good.
All of them were good, man.
Yeah, they're all good. I wish we could play the whole thing.
I'm like, I don't want to cut Violated, but Violated. Gur Arg. We're getting rid of Gur Arg for this show.
We'll be able to announce it.
Yeah.
They'll talk.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, so we'll get there early. We'll go and we'll see the see the sound guy. You can talk to the sound guy. You can talk to him about whatever the hell you want, and figure out what to do about you playing, and what what you need to bring over. So, because I know you're worried about it.
I apologize if I suck. It's not my kit.
It'll be fine. He'll be fine. I know it's not your kit, but it's still drums. You're sitting here just banging away on this thing during a song break.
I know. I like to play. Thing.
Real life Garth over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just walk. So next time I'll just walk into the fucking. I'll walk into the. We'll go to Guitar Center. I'll pick up a guitar and start playing Stairway to Heaven. No Stairway. Denied. Actually, I think I have that one.
No.
Nope, wrong one. I don't have the Stairway one.
It certainly does suck. Yeah, right.
Apparently, I don't have the No Stairway Denied on here. I do have this one. I like this one.
No. No.
You know the story about that, right? It is him and like Mike Myers and Dana Carvey were having a just a conversation while they were laying on the car.
Yeah.
And Dana Carvey said something that made Mike Myers laugh, and they just kept they were rolling, and they kept that in the movie.
Oh, really?
So that's not
scripted?
Yeah, that's so like the joke about Bugs Bunny is scripted, but like him laughing like that was not.
They just kept it.
Just like if you watch the Bohemian Rhapsody sequence where Garth is like just, pretending he knows the words, that's not scripted either. Because he genuinely didn't know the words.
That was still classic.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
In the car.
Absolutely. Dude, I gotta watch Wayne's World again soon. It's been a minute. I own both on digital now.
There should have been a third.
Like there were some movies that went with my ex-wife when she left, and those were two of them. So I bought I don't know if I bought them on Blu-ray or whatever on a 2-pack and got the digital with them, or if I just bought the digital. But it's like I own them now. Nobody can take them away from me now, except for like the copyright owners, I guess, or the service can shut down or whatever. But I've got it and I can watch it. And same with Home Alone 1 and 2. The actual Home Alones. The ones that count.
Don't. You gotta get Laura started.
Yeah, I know. She's only got 6 minutes left in the show, and 3 of those were playing a song during, so it's all good. But yeah, it's Almost Famous. I got the director's cut of that. That's actually adds like 20 minutes to the movie and just adds way more context.
I was famous for a day.
You're famous for a day?
Maybe a minute.
There you go. A minute
with you at a show.
A minute with John confirmed. Anytime you're with me at a concert.
Yeah, like you guys are in the podcast. It's awesome. I like that though. I like that people actually watches us.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like us, and we're there to support local music.
That's cool. The best way to get us to go to a show is to watch the show and be like, you
guys got to come out.
You guys got to come out on Saturday.
And we will be there.
And we'll probably just randomly show up. We might show up an hour and a half before doors, but we'll show up.
Yes, we'll be there.
We've done that.
If you like us, we will be there.
When we went and saw the Clockers, we were there like an hour and a half early. We thought doors opened at like 7, and we're there, and they're like, "Yeah, the guy's not open. The guy's not going to be here to take the door money until like 8:30." We're like, "Fuck." We should have left to go. Well, we were gonna leave to go eat, but then we stopped to talk to the Clockers. But
oh yeah,
we finally made up for it. We got ETS last Saturday when we went and saw Psyche Chain.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we stayed for that whole show.
Yes,
it was a good show.
I am a very big fan of Psyche Chain now.
They were great, man. Everybody was great.
Great, nice guys too.
Yeah. Oh, they were cool too. Like, yeah, they just came up to us like, "Hey, aren't you those guys from that podcast?" Like, "Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for playing." I was like, "Yeah, of course. That's what we're here for." We just we find events, we play bands that are playing, we promote their shit, and we.
Plus, I work with Wasted Weed Jack at.
Right.
Factory, so yeah.
I mean,
my little brother.
I mean, we love Sam. Sam comes over, watches wrestling with us every now and then. I don't think he's coming this weekend. I think he's out of town.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Sam usually comes over, watches wrestling with us, and hangs out. So, anytime he's got a show, I'm more than happy to go support him. And even if I am completely, like, sticking out like a sore thumb, like, completely out of place.
You never know.
So we've got one more song left to play here tonight. This is from a band called Spud. who are performing. She played on my porch last year during South Buffalo Porch Fest. I wasn't here. I was at a wedding. But Spud, it's a full band now. It was just Demaya back then, but now it's a full band. Performing Saturday at Nietzsche's, 248 Allen Street at 11 p.m. $5, 21 and up. So, yeah, maybe head out to Nietzsche's on Saturday after hours and go check out some great music from Spud. This song is called Mr. Manly on All WNY Think So Joe Show. We will see you next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Thursday.
Ooh, not Wednesday, Thursday.
Thursday, next week. Next Thursday.
Hello, pretty lady, I'm Mr. Manly Man. You're a catch, you're a peach, you're the woman of my dreams. Full of empty promises and reckless abandon. I've seen you here before with a friend or two. Quite frankly, you're a bore, but for tonight you'll do. My lady's called it quits, so I'll resort to this. How about a little kiss below the waistband miss? Now that I've made you blush, I'll just say that I'm drunk. I know I make you gush, cause I'm a big old hunk. You ain't a pretty bird, so my chances are good. I'll lie and say I think about you way more than I should. Hello, pretty lady, I'm Mr. Manly Man. You're a catch, you're a peach, you're the woman of my dreams. Full of empty promises and reckless abandon. You know I fucking love you. Come on now, say it back. Tell all your friends about me. Now everything's on track. Can't stand these lonely nights. Need you to fill the time between now and when I go back to that darling of mine. Hello, pretty lady, I'm Mr. Manly Man. You're a catch, you're a peach, you're the woman of my dreams. Full of empty promises and reckless abandon. I'm lonely and smoked up, my bed's getting cold, so are we gonna fuck or what? I'm lonely and smoked up, my bed's getting cold, so are we gonna fuck or what? I'm lonely and smoked up, my bed's getting cold, so are we gonna fuck